Hey guys, Elizler here. Um, yeah, so this fun old that thing was just right in there. This fun old virus we got going on. It's interesting. It's interesting, I will say the least. Um I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, hey guys, this is what you should be doing. Other than I am gonna say a little bit of that because y'all get on my nerves a little bit. Hopefully that background noise isn't loud because I think that dude is a reefer that's next to me. No, I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's not even a reefer. It's just loud. Because my truck is off because they keep complaining to me about my truck is one of the trucks that are high idlers, but I think that's just my truck in general because they're like, well, make sure when you're at the places getting loaded and unloaded, you turn your truck off. I'm like, compared to the fact that it idles throughout the night, turning it off for like 2 hours is not going to lower that. It's really not. But so my truck is currently off, and then my windows are rolled down a little bit. But I'm just gonna basically just how it's affected my life. How did I straighten myself somehow? But how it's just like for me, how it's affecting me really. When it initially, like the 2 weeks ago, when it was kind of like really popping off, I believe it was like 2 weeks ago. I was not looking forward to going to the stores because of how, like, I was just seeing posts and stuff before I even came home. I was just seeing posts, and I was just like, I'm not gonna be able to get the things that I need, or it's gonna be like super crowded. And I'm just like, man, I'm not looking forward to this. Just trying to get the stuff that I need every 2 weeks. So I get the same stuff every 2 weeks. It's not like I'm gonna try to buy extra. I'm trying to get the same stuff I get. I get like 4 cases of water every 2 weeks. That's enough for me and my dog. It's more than enough. But we have like a little bit left of like the 4th case by the time we are home. So I always buy 4. I wouldn't have any room to put more than 4 in here. Anyways. So going to the stores was a little weird. It really was like all the bread and stuff was gone. All the water was gone. A lot of the stuff, like bleach, Clorox, Lysol, all the disinfectant, like everything was really gone. And I was just like, these people really out here panicking. And I'm just like, holy crap, like this is getting really serious. The fact, or people are just overreacting, one of those. You never know. And so I was able to get pretty much everything for the most part, except for, why does it look like I cut my eyebrow? Like, you see that? No, I did not. They're just, my eyebrows are all over the place. That's funny. And so I ended up having, so I went there, got like whatever I could that's on my list normally. I get like the same things, which is why I end up buying a lot of food when I'm out on the road, because you get tired of eating the same thing and you want something different and you just can't help it. So I ended up having to I was able to get gloves. I was getting gloves before this went off because it just saves time and it keeps my hands from drying out so much because I have a dog. So if I'm taking her out to use the bathroom, I gotta wash my hands. Like normally, I have to go to the bathroom too, but for the most part, like, it just saves time. For the most part, if I don't have to go for any reason or just whatever. And I do a lot of cleaning in here because I have a dog. So I do a lot of, like, I wipe down a lot of things, or I spray it down and wipe it down. So it keeps the chemicals off my hands. So I've been buying gloves way before this. And I use them to put the 5th wheel grease on my 5th wheel because I like to smear it. I like to smear it so I know I don't have an ashy fifth wheel when I attach to a trailer. That's just how I do it. And so, and it was just, so like I was able to get gloves. I was not able to get water or bread, and I got lucky with the water and the bread at Walgreens. I got toilet paper because I saw that my parents didn't have a lot at home. That's the only reason why I even bother with toilet paper. I have toilet paper in the truck. I really don't have to use it because I go to the bathroom at rest areas or truck stops. So really not an issue. I bought like, you know, the whatever pack of toilet paper it is, and it's been the same pack since I bought it. I've used it, sure, but it's it's the same pack. I haven't bought any more. I haven't needed to. But I bought the only ones that was available at Walgreens. It was like a pack of like 6 or something, whatever it was. Or pack of 9, and that was just for my parents at home because they didn't have that many. And I need to put my phone on like vibrator or something. So that was the only reason why I bought toilet paper. I don't know why people are going crazy buying toilet paper. I can't even get paper towels. That's like, I clean because I need to clean. I'm not cleaning to be overly clean. I'm cleaning because my truck smells like dog and it stinks. I gotta get rid of the smell. It drives me crazy. Like, airing out the truck is only so much I can do. Taking out my trash, cool. But the smells stick. Excuse me. The smells stick to surfaces and everything, and I gotta clean it and whatnot. Excuse me. It's like the worst time of year for this to really pop up because it's spring. The pollinating. I'm from the south. I am from Georgia. It doesn't snow. It pollens, and it has begun. It begun like a month ago. So people are gonna be like, is she sick? The watery eyes, the running nose, sneezing, coughing. No, I have allergies, bro. But don't put that in my head because you're gonna make me paranoid. So it's just like, so it's just, it's that, and I don't know. So it kind of sucks. My windows, like I said, my windows are rolled down, and I just took my dog outside to use the bathroom before I did this. So I was breathing in the air, and my windows are down again because it was a little bit cool earlier today. So my windows were rolled up with my truck off. I didn't need to have it on, but I had to use the microwave, and the inverter started beeping. So I'm just like, normally when it does that means like the truck would normally turn on, but the truck was off. So I'm like, is the voltage a little low? I don't see how this would run the battery down this quick, but I'm gonna turn it on anyway. And now it's back to being off, I think. Yeah. I'm just checking real quick because, yeah, it's off. But and it's just, so buying the stuff's annoying. I got lucky at Walgreens. I was able to get water, but I felt like I was gonna get jumped bringing the water to my car, and then I really had to go to the bathroom. So I was like, what if like someone saw me put all this water in my trunk, and then I go to pee and I come back and someone broke into my car just to steal the water? Like, that's what I was thinking, but I really had to go. So I was like, I'm gonna take this chance here. No, nobody jumped me. No one stole the water. So I was like, cool. But it's just like, and I felt like someone was gonna say something because I bought water, and I'm like, we're gonna go into a big argument because I'm like, first of all, bitch, I'm buying what I need. You're buying extra. Don't talk to me. I'm literally just buying what I need, and I've been buying the same amount. I've increased it by 1. No, I did increase it by 1 when I got the dog. Before I was always buying 3 cases. Now I buy 4 because I have the dog in my truck now. So, but that's still all that before the virus, but whatever. And so now it's just like, they're like, oh yeah, they're closing all this stuff down and whatnot. What they were talking about? They were talking about that when I was home. So after the 2 weeks, it was like really, really popping off, and I came home and I was like, struggled to get water and bread, but I got lucky. It wasn't a normal type of bread, the brand of bread that I normally get, but it's still, I don't mind it. It's not that bad. So they were talking about closing everything down, blah, blah, blah. And then I get back on the road, and they're talking about, you know, like closing down, like the sitting areas, all that stuff. They were like talking about, I was like, okay, you know, do what you gotta do. I get back on the road, and it's so different when you really see it. I don't have any footage though. I have a picture. I put it on my social media, on both Twitter and my Facebook, of just the picture of, in one of the truck stops I went into, there's always a lounge area in all the other ones, except for Love's, because Love's isn't very big, but unless it has like a little fast food restaurant in there. But the others always have a lounge area where you just sit and watch TV. They had completely put the chairs up if they could, and they put caution tape on it, put the signs up saying, hey, they put a sign saying, hey, for the safety of others, blah, blah, blah. You know, you can't sit here. TVs were off. You can't congregate here. So I was like, yeah, they're really taking this seriously. I was like, dang. So that's every truck stop is like that. And then the fast food places too. And in the truck stops, they're like, nah, get your stuff to go, get out. I was like, this is really serious. Like, and seeing it on the highway when you see so many of these restaurants and shops closed. They're just empty parking lots. Nothing's there. It's scary. It looks scary because you're like, wow, how's the economy doing right now? All these people are out of work. You know, they have to pay for their business. They have to pay their workers. The workers got bills. We all got bills. It's just like, this is really scary. Like, how long is this gonna have to last, and how long can we last? Two different things. Because, wow, like, holy crap. And the highways are emptier, which is nice at the same time, but for the reason that it's empty is it's sad and scary. You know, and then seeing everybody with masks on and gloves on, that really brings like the fear, because you're like, oh, should I be wearing them? Well, because I still walk around with no damn mask on and no gloves. I'm just like, don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. Because it's just like, I touch everything. I touch my phone. I do all this stuff. So I'm just like, what's the point of gloves if I have the gloves on and then I touch my phone? And I'm just like, I'm still touching everything. I'm like, as long as I wash my hands and disinfect everything, I should be fine. And don't touch my face. So that's just what I did. But you never know. Like, my thing is, like, what if like just some asshole is walking around and has it, and I just randomly get it, no matter how careful I am, just because some asshole ruined it. You know what I'm saying? It really only takes that one. You know, like, these people who are hoarding are the same people who would get bit in a zombie apocalypse and not tell the group that they're traveling with, and then take out like half the group because they didn't tell anybody. Same people. So it's just, I don't know. It's scary out here. Like, just seeing it as I pass by. And my mom's like, make sure you're practicing social distancing. I'm like, I'm in the truck roughly like 22 hours a day. Roughly about 22 hours a day. I say 22 hours because I get out to take the dog out to use the bathroom, to fuel, to shower, to grab something to eat. So that's why I to do the delivery and picking up the load. You're dropping and switching a trailer. I thought that was my hair. That's the other thing. That's that. Okay. So it's just like I'm out. So that's like roughly what it is. But I'm inside the truck. If I have time, which I don't anymore, if I'm at a truck stop where there's a dog park, I would let my dog frolic. That's about it. But no one's ever there when I'm there. So, yeah. And then she's like, make sure you're practicing social distancing. And when you go into the truck stops, I'm like, Ma, it's a truck stop and a gas station. You got people who drive trucks and people who drive cars. There's only so much social distancing I can do. I'm only in there to get my stuff and get out. I can't. I don't know what she expects me to do. Stay away from folks. It's just, I don't know. So I'm just like, I don't know what you expect me to do, Mom. It's whatever. I don't know what you want me to do. And you can't even get cleaning supplies in the truck stops because people are hoarding them. Like, nothing disinfecting. You can't buy bleach. You can't buy Lysol. They don't have any, like, at all. Barely paper towels. So it's just like, y'all need to calm down. Calm the fuck down. Especially for y'all who are staying home and have no reason to leave the house. That you are non-essential. Your kids are home. No one's supposed to be going out unless you need to, which is to the stores to get something. That's it. So the fact that y'all are hoarding all, especially toilet paper. What the fuck you need all that for? All the paper towels, all the Clorox spray, all the bleach and the jugs that people use them for laundry detergent, all the Lysol, and all the hand sanitizer. You don't need that much if you're home and you're following the rules. You don't need that much. I still have the same bottle of Lysol and Clorox I bought when I got this truck. When I got my first truck a little over a year ago. Same bottle. Actually, no, I replaced the Clorox. Same bottle of Lysol though. You don't need it that much, especially if you're staying inside. You just ruin it for the rest of us. Like, the rest of us need it too, and we're actually out and about. But then there's y'all who are being crazy. Calm down and just follow the rules. And it's just, all you have to do is worry about that one asshole that has it, that knows that they have it, that's willingly out and about spreading it. That's my concern of catching it. And also because it's just like, I'm pretty careful, you know, whatever, but you never know. And that scares me, because what if I got it and then I come home to my parents and I give it to them? I'm scared of that. Like, it's different if I lived by myself. I live with my parents because I'm never home. I'm never home. But I live with my parents, and like, that's really scary. I would hate to give that to them because some asshole, you know? And then when I'm out here seeing all these LED signs talking about if you're coming from here, here, or here, you need to quarantine. Like, I had to go to Delaware yesterday. Like, I'm in Maryland right now. So I'm 80 miles from where I have a 3-part delivery. First part was supposed to be delivered yesterday. Did that. Second, the other 2 have to be delivered tomorrow. They couldn't take me early, so I'm sitting here. I drove 80 miles from where the first delivery was to this truck stop specifically because I wanted Wi-Fi. The only 2 that were nearby were TAs, and both of them were paid to park. Not the normal reserve parking spaces. Like, to park there, period, you had to pay $15. To park in reserve parking is additional $15. Then I always have to pay for showers, so that's additional like $12 for 2 days. And then, sure, you can buy stuff in the shop and it'll lower the price, but it's just like I'm still spending money to be there, to park. So I was like, no. And I really wanted Wi-Fi, so I drove like the 80 miles to like the nearest one, which the nearest ones in any direction was 80 miles from where I was. So so I just stayed on the same highway that I originally arrived on and went up to this Flying J to use Wi-Fi. But hey, the Wi-Fi's not even working. So I don't know when this video is going up, because I don't know. And for some reason, the last 2 weeks I was out, I didn't even record anything. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm so tired because I can only record at the end of the day, and I'm tired. So, but yeah, back to what I was talking about. I had to go to Delaware because I'm like right close to the border of Maryland. So I just went 8 miles up and crossed into Delaware to go to Target because my shower shoes broke, and I forgot that I needed some when I was home. So I went to the nearest Target and I said, screw it. While I was at Target, I bought Animal Crossing. Yay! And she was just like, they were so paranoid. The lady came up with a mask on and she was just like, yeah, go ahead and walk over to the case. Let me know which one you want. And then I walked like 6 feet away and she got it. And then she rung me up for the game and the shoes, but she wanted me gone so quickly she forgot to ring up the shoes, so I got shoes for free. I'm not driving back to Delaware. Like the sign said, hey, visitors mandatory quarantine for 14 days. I'm like, am I just gonna get sick from breathing the air? Like, what is going on? I'm like nervous. And then like I stopped at the Service Plaza on the way back because I thought I was going to get food there, but they were closed too. They were just like, no, you're not getting anything to go. I was like, that's lame. But some dude was like, are you going to the DC area? I'm like, no. It's a horrible time to be asking for a ride, bro. Horrible time. Even if it wasn't for the virus. Like, bro, I'm not trying to die. No. Sorry. But that scared me. And it was just funny because like I read the sign, and after I read the sign, I had trouble breathing. I was just like, I'm just like, am I okay? I'm like, nah, it's just the altitude. It's the altitude. That's all it is. It's the altitude. I'm fine. Because I was just like, I had to think about it. Like, why do I feel this way? Why am I getting nervous? Because I read the sign and it's in my mind. I'm just scared. I'm fine. So it's just like, fuck. I hate it out here. I hate it. It's scary. And then going home these few days ago, I was actually able to get water, surprisingly, but I wasn't sure if they were going to limit me on water because they had to, they had to start limiting people because people are doing too much. And luckily they didn't, because that would be annoying for me because I buy 4 cases of water. And so I got all my stuff. I was even able to get bread, which is very surprising. I mean, there wasn't much, but still, there was actually some bread and water on the shelves. So that was cool. The person in front of me had 2 gallons of milk, and they had to limit it to 1 gallon. And he was like, he has a toddler or whatever the heck, because they always drink milk, but he had to put 1 back. So I was like, yeah. See, it just takes one person, and it sets everyone else in motion, and it ruins it for everybody else. I was just hoping they weren't going to limit me on water, because I was like, gosh damn it, I'm trying to not have to go to multiple stores. I hate having to go to multiple stores when I have to. So if I have to come to the store and then come back to get the other 2 cases of water, I'm going to be freaking pissed. I'm going to be annoyed. Annoyed. And then I had to go to Walgreens for something else. I don't remember what. Oh, vitamins. That's what it was. But it's just like, people are panicking. And I get it. But then I keep seeing on social media and out here, everyone that, like, other than the majority of the people who are freaking out and staying home, people are still living their normal lives. Like, they're out fishing, which, yes, you're separated from people when you're fishing if you're in a private spot. These congregated areas where people park together in this parking lot and then they go off their separate ways, that's not social distancing, is it? It's not. People are having parties, crawfish boils, like barbecues, and it's no. I get it. You still want to. You're not taking it seriously. You think that you can get it. It has nothing to do with you. You're bored. You're grown. Whatever it is, hardy har har. When you catch it, let us know. Was it worth it? That's all I'm saying. Louisiana is on lockdown. For real lockdown. I drive through Louisiana all the time. Every few days or so, I drive through Louisiana. And they're like, it's so bad because of Mardi Gras. They're sending messages out like, and they called when I was home twice. Avoid stopping in Louisiana at all costs. I drive through. Sometimes I end up having to sleep there. So now I have to make sure that I don't have to sleep there and I don't take my dog out to pee. Like, we're going to have to figure something out. I don't even want to breathe their air. I don't want to go outside. So it's just like, it's scary. And then the last 2 weeks I was out, the facility that I go to in Texas to get my loads that go off in whatever other direction it goes to, they closed like on a Friday. It was a Friday afternoon at 1 to deep clean it. So I was like, okay, they deep clean, they're not closing, because I heard like some of the other places on my account were closing. So I was like, oh dear, what am I gonna do? But they're like, okay, they're just deep cleaning it. It's open. It's fine. So by the time I came back around, it was back open again. But now, when I was home a few days ago, they called saying that they're closing for 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, 2 weeks this time. All right. So they sent me up to Tennessee, and then I'm in Maryland now. And then I had a pre-assigned that was supposed to, which made no sense, to be honest. It was a pre-assigned from wherever that last stop is. It'd be like 170 miles to go pick it up, and then I had to drive another 40 miles to deliver it. I'm like, what? But it would have worked, but they just canceled it, so I don't know what's going on with that. But that's don't know. So the one in Tennessee is still open. I don't know what they're doing though. They're doing something. They're moving or whatever they're doing, but it's still really scary seeing all this go down. I'm just like really, really paranoid because I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want to give it to my parents. And then seeing all these things float across social media with these doctors and stuff, these nurses talking about the experience, like what's like going on, what they see. It's really scary because like the last one I saw, this lady was talking about their triaging folks, and I made a joke, a serious joke, half joking, but like really serious, because like Will Smith was talking about, I saw a clip from like their Red Table Talk, and they were like, it increases I don't know what words he said exactly, but it was basically when the number of people that are sick outnumber the supplies, that's how it's not going to get better. Like we're going to see increased dead and everything like that, and there are going to be all these people who can't get help because we don't have the means because we're out of the whatever we need. And I was like, that makes sense, that's true. And I was like, they're going to keep not taking it seriously. All these parties, spring break, we've been waiting for this for 5 months. I'm like, when half of y'all get it and a third of y'all die, so like, was it worth it? And I was like, yeah, they're gonna start triaging like they did back in, whatever wars. There was too many, but basically it's like triaging was picking the doctors and nurses chose who would live and die, kind of. It was more like who had a higher % chance of surviving their wounds. They went for them. The ones that they were like, yeah, you're nah, you're not gonna make it. You have a very low probability of making it. We're gonna take this guy. We're gonna take this guy so we don't waste these supplies because he's gonna make it. And that's what basically the lady was saying. And I was just like, are you serious? It's like that? I wasn't really serious. So that's scary. So it's like, if I get it, I might not have a chance to make it because there's not enough supplies to go around. I'm like, that's not fair. That sucks. So that's freaking me out, whether that's true or not. That's freaking me out. And it's just like, people are just going crazy from all my friends, everyone on social media that I don't even know. Like, y'all are going stir crazy being stuck at home, and I get it, but it ain't gonna be over soon because these large gatherings are still happening. And I would love it to end. I'm still gonna live my same life. I don't go anywhere. I haven't gone anywhere in years, and that's because, one, I've always been an introvert, so I don't really go anywhere, and two, because this skin issue fucked me over, and there's no point in going anywhere. When your body is itchy, like you rolled through poison ivy from head to toe, and you're itchy all the time, you don't really want to go out in public and scratch your whole body. That's not fun. Like, no. So I haven't gone anywhere, so it's not going to change my life. It's just going to make me less paranoid about dying or being horribly sick. That's the only thing. And I'll be able to go to the stores in peace and not have to worry about not being able to get everything I need at this time. Like, I had to get a roll of paper towels from my parents because I couldn't get any at the store. So y'all doing too much, and I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down just a little bit. And I mean, yeah, I'm just doing what I normally do. Because I don't go out of my way to talk to people out here. They just talk to me, and I don't understand why. Like, I'm tired. Like, you can see it on my face. Like, I'm just getting uglier and uglier as time goes on, and just these bags they're real. Like, my face just looks sleepy and deprived all the time. And I have a resting bitch face. So I don't know why people approach me, and I'm more aiming this towards the creepy dudes that don't like to leave me alone. But shout out to that dude that whoever you are, I don't even remember who you are, that talked to me the last 2 weeks I was out that asked to take me out to dinner, and I said no thank you, and he dropped it and didn't say nothing more. You doing it right, sir. You're doing it right. Because he left me alone after that. But it was really stupid at the same time. It was just like, he was looking for work, but he didn't want a CDL in a truck because he had a pickup truck and a trailer. I'm like, then why the fuck are you asking me about work then? Because that's the only thing I know to tell you is to get a fucking CDL and drive a truck. I don't know anything about what y'all haul and how you get it. I don't know anything about that. So I don't know why you asked me. It's fucking weird. But, and then I don't even let, like, Robin hasn't even sniffed another dog. Like, social distancing for everyone, sadly. So, I don't know. It's weird out here. It's uncomfortable. Like, it's just an air of uncomfortability and paranoia that's just floating around. And I don't know if that's just for me and that's just how I feel, but that's just what I feel everywhere. Like when I step outside, that's literally what I feel. You can feel the fear, the paranoia, everything out here. You can feel it. Like, and I just, you know, I don't hang around, but still, it's so uncomfortable stepping outside my truck. Like, if I have to take my dog out, it's a little different, but when I have to go inside a building, I'm just like, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like, when I brush my teeth in the bathroom and wash my face, I spray the counter down with Clorox, the bottle that I have, and wipe it down. But it's just, I don't know. I don't like it here. I don't like it here. Y'all, chill out so this can go away so we can live our normal lives. Because I know y'all want to go back to work. I know y'all got bills to pay. I know y'all want to go get fucked up because that's what you're talking about doing. And that's what y'all doing now at home. Like, I get it. You have nothing better to do, but is alcohol poisoning really the answer? No. Y'all gonna be real mad if all of a sudden this ends and you go to the beach and ain't got no beach body because you've been drinking all this fucking alcohol, beer, and junk food. Bro. Because I know one of my friends, he goes to the gym. He's like in there for 5 hours every time he goes. 5 hours a day. And I'm just like, why? And he over there dying. I'm like... But it's great being essential, but at the same time, I was like, I would like to be off for a couple days and then go back to work. I'm not talking about no long period of time. No, I don't got time for that. I got a massive credit card that needs to go down. I don't want to say massive because it's not that bad. It's actually not that bad. I know people are like 40-something $1,000 in debt, but I think that's more so schooling, and I have no schooling debt yet until I go back. But I would like to pay that off, and my car being fucked up kind of ruined that. It put me back where I started pretty much. So it's fine working. It's great. It's kind of scary. Because what if I catch it while I'm out here? And then I was trying to find not a part-time, but a job at home, a job where I'm home more, and now it's not so much a good idea. That's on hold now because I don't want to switch jobs, and then what if I'm out of work at that point because of all this that's going on? So that sucks, but it's fine for now because I can't do anything anyway. I can't even go to the doctor now. My dentist appointment was canceled because of this, and then I need to go to my doctor for this injection I'm supposed to be getting for the skin issue. I have to physically go there. That's not happening, is it? Hopefully this other one can be mailed to me that he was talking about. So I need to send him a message and ask him about that. When I got home, I found out that someone down the street from us has it. That's really close to home, ain't it? When someone down the street from you, like 4 houses down the street, caught it. scary. And then I found out from one of my friends where I work, he said a team in my company, team drivers, the truck's always moving type of thing, where one person drives during the day and one person drives at night. One of them had it, gave it to the other person. They both had it. They both knew they had it. Their truck had to go in for maintenance, and they ended up giving it to the mechanic. The mechanic quit, and I'm pretty sure the team is fired. That's fucked up. That's real scary. I figured I was wondering, I was gonna ask around if anyone in my company got it, but I forgot. But they told me anyway when we were talking. So that's, yeah. I don't know, guys. It's iffy out here. It's just so much emptiness. And then I was at a rest area, posted it on my social media as well. They gave me a cute little snack bag. But my friend was like, one of my other friends was like, he's like, you never eat donated fruit. And check the water if they poked holes in it. And I was just like, why are you making me so paranoid? I don't like bananas anyway, but I was gonna make myself eat it, just to be nice. But then when I opened the water bottle and the seal was already broken, I was like, no. But it was still really cute though. They had like their cars parked outside, and they were just like handing bags out and saying thank you. And I was like, oh, that's nice. I haven't even been driving that long. It's so uncomfortable. It's one of those uncomfortable things for me because I've only been driving for like a little over a year. These people have been driving for like 10 plus years. And it's just weird when people say thank you. It's the same thing when people say thank you for your service. Whenever they see me because all my sweats that I own say Marine Corps on it, because there's nothing wrong with them, and I'm broke and I'm just lazy and I don't rebuy things. What's the point of replacing it if there's nothing wrong with the sweats and the sweatshirts that I wear, regardless they say Marine Corps or not? So people say thank you for your service and stuff. And it feels so uncomfortable because, one, I was only able to serve 4 years. And that was not by my choice. They were like, nah, you're not going to re-enlist because you were broken for too long. I'm like, that's your fault, not mine. Hey, I tried to re-enlist. That's not fair. But whatever. And so it's weird. And I didn't deploy. I didn't do anything. I literally had nothing to show for it other than the fact that I weaseled into my rank. Barely by the margin. That's all I got. All I got is a rank to show for it. No leadership skills. Barely had a job in the Marine Corps. Marine Corps' fault, because they have a tendency of having too many bodies with nothing to do with them. Don't put people in your section in these areas and you have no job for them to do, because that shit is fucking miserable. It's like being a worker ant with no work. That's basically what that is. That's not fun. It's not fun at all. So when people say thank you, I'm just like, thank you. I didn't do anything, sadly. I got shafted and they didn't like me. So it's just like, it's a really weird thing, but it's really sweet at the same time. I'm seeing signs on bridges saying thank you, we heart drivers. I'm like, oh, remember that when we park at your Walmart and shit and you decide to boot the trucks? Remember that. Because that's really fucked up, because they park in the back, and truckers, like, a lot of them leave before 6 a.m., before the rush of customers come in. So the fact that they're taking up parking spaces shouldn't be a problem, because they park at night usually, like pretty late, and they're gone by like 6, and your parking lot cannot possibly be that full where it's a problem. The smaller ones, sure, but the bigger ones, no. So I'm just like, that's kind of messed up, because I saw, like, one day when I went to the store, there was like 4 or 5 different trucks parked over there at that shopping center where I live by the Walmart, and they all had a boot on the tractor, and they had a chain running through their tandem tires on the trailers. They weren't going anywhere. And this was in the afternoon, like early afternoon or something, so they were pissed. They were all kinds of pissed about that. And I get it, there's hundreds of new drivers every day, and there's no increase of parking anywhere. And then on top of that, you have the other truck stops that are like, hey, you gotta pay $20 to park here, period to park. Like, we already gotta pay for all this other shit. We really gotta pay to park too? Like, that sucks. But yeah, overall my life is still the same, but I'm just scared. I'm just scared. I'm very uncomfortable. Just the fact that I'm out and about in places, because that's just naturally me anyway, just because of how self-conscious I am and just awkward when I'm by myself. But it's more so because of the whole virus. So I'm just like, can I get it from just breathing the air outside? Like, it's like that, and I don't like it, and I really want this to go away so I can lower that stress level. So I'm already stressed about it and emotional about everything else. On top of the fact, add birth control to that shit. Like, add that. Emotional. What? If only I didn't need it to fix my fucking period, I wouldn't worry about it. But, I don't like it here. I don't like it here, guys. Fix it. Fix it. But now, I think I'm just rambling at this point. I'm done. I was just trying to record something. I have no idea when this is going to go up because the internet does not work here. And it failed me. I drove 80 miles out of the way for nothing. That's really upsetting. So, anyways, check out the links in the description below for my Facebook and my dog's Instagram. Someone found my regular Instagram from YouTube and followed me. I don't know why when it's not listed below. I'm not using it for social medias. I don't know why you looked for me there. Makes no sense. Follow directions. Follow directions. You'd be mad when there's no content on there. They're like, oh, she hasn't uploaded in like 2 years. Probably because it's not meant for you. It's not meant for social media. Follow my Facebook. Follow my dog's Instagram. Follow my stream links. I'll eventually get those working whenever my shit gets together. I don't even know. But I'll catch you guys in the next one.